Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Inter in Football Manager 2020. I'm Ater, and today we have a huge game coming up. It's basically a now or never game in the Champions League. Depending on how this game goes, we could go through to the knockout stages or the Champions League journey could be over. But first, let's see what's been going on. So this last episode we played one game. It was at home versus Torino. And after goals from Godin and Haaland, we got a 2 goals versus 1 win. Which brings us to this league table. Napoli's actually lost the game since last episode, and I think Juve have too. So, yeah, we are closing in right now ahead of Napoli, but don't miss this one. They have one less game played. They're probably going to win that game, and then they're going to overtake us. But still, the gap has been a little bit smaller since the last time we checked it out. But yeah, Juve on top, Napoli could pass us. And today, though, it's the Champions League, and it's this group. It's this madness of a group. It's so very, very close. And we will be playing versus Valencia at home, while Shakhtar will be playing versus Sparta at home. So since Shakhtar have that home advantage, they will probably win, which would bring them up to 10 points. And Valencia, if they do well versus us, well, then they're going to be at 10 points. Then I'm going to see something with goal difference and individual results and everything like that. I don't even want to think about it. I just know it could be bad news for us. It could be really, really bad news. So we need to get a good result. We need to get a very good result. We got a draw versus Valencia the last time we played them, so we don't have any advantage there. And as you know, we lost a game versus Shakhtar. So yeah. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We need a good result to just don't have us worry anymore. For this game, as always, DeMarco is injured. Araya is suspended. Is there anything else? I think not. And yeah, but tough schedule. Just a few days since last game. So as always, we're doing a lot of rotation. As you can tell, a lot of guys down to 91, 92% fitness. That's the way we start, the way we do right now. Of course, Pereira would have started this one if he wasn't suspended. But the kid Riccardi will get another glance of first team experience. Because I mean, we have some kids on the pitch here with both Riccardi, Tonali, and I mean Martinez, the kind of kid. He's like 23, so we focus on the future. So, what do you want to say here? Well, maybe this is a big match for us, and even bigger for the supporters. Let's give them a good performance, and nobody cared. Of course, nobody cared. We were just talking about how big this game was and all the fans, but, well, a tiny bit better. But, yeah, game on. We get to the highlight ASAP from kickoff. I'm not sure if this is good news or bad news, but something's going to happen here directly from the start, and Rodrigo breaks through into the box. And luckily for us, though, Handanovic has been a beast this whole series. Otherwise, it could have been a nightmare of a start. Them scoring after like 30 seconds play, but it's going to be a corner, clear by Lukaku. Could come back quickly. Eriksson put some pressure on them, and wait, another highlight start with Valencia again. This is not the way you want to see this game turn out. Can we win it? No, we can't. It goes straight through. And luckily for us, that was a very weak finisher. We didn't even need Handanovic there. Everybody would have saved that one. Only Handanovic's grandmother would have saved it. There's some of the team talks, but no. Third highlight that starts with Valencia. We might start thinking about tactical changes, because this is not the way it's supposed to look when we are playing at home. Not at all. Not at all. Vass into the box. Oof. Well, yeah. First, okay, finally a highlight starts with us. Here is Lazaro changing flank. Bronzovic back from his injury. Asamoah with the cross. And here, that could have been a great start for the kid. Riccardi. Demand more didn't work. Let's see if they want to get creative. Yes, they want. Still considering making changes here. Maybe going with a defensive midfielder if this keeps up. But look at the statistics. Look like we have turned things around a bit. Lazaro all by himself. Allbaum says, well, a very early cross for Martinez. That was actually a fantastic save by the Valencia goalkeeper. And Skriniar with a free kick. Tonali, Eriksson, Tonali. Bronzovic, Tonali. Lukaku, Romelu Lukaku's 11th goal this season. And believe it or not, but I think he's our biggest goal scorer this season after all those hat-tricks he did before. Clearly a huge improvement compared to last one. This wasn't the best of angles, but the goalkeeper was almost there, but just not close enough. And now we're starting to feel a little bit safer. Because of course a draw would be enough for us. A draw would definitely be enough, but now we're not counting on a draw. We are here to win. I'd rather score another one than trying to play it safe and boring. But that's the halftime whistle. Look at statistics. Yeah, they had like 3 straight up highlights, but after that we completely dominated the game and created a lot more chances than them. So was a little bit worried, but still though we want them to stay focused. Is there a good option? We got to guard against complacency now. Don't think the job is done, and most of them agreed. Fantastic. Let's pause it when the first highlight comes up. Let's see if the other game is going on at the same time. Talk about the highlight. Nothing happens here. We got highlight after highlight after highlight in the first half. Then not a single one. And as I say that we see highlights. Let's pause here. Eriksson with a free kick. But first, I would like to take a look at the latest scores. So, are they playing at the same time? No, they're not. Wait, there's a scroll here. Or, yes. Why can't I now? First off, I wasn't allowed to scroll with my mouse wheel, but now I am. So, it's a draw. Ooh, a red card for Sparta. So, Shakhtar is playing at home, and they have had a number advantage in the 7th minute. So, Sparta is really fighting there. Really fighting. But here's Eriksson's free kick into the box, and De Vries is just over the top bar. I think it's time for some subs then. 6.3 from Martinez. That's just embarrassingly bad. Embarrassingly bad. He's out. Other than that, Bronzovic nervous and a yellow card. I think we should remove you too. That's nervous and the yellow card. It's not a good combination. Goal kick for Valencia. Trying to build something up here slowly. Going back. Back again. Valencia's back. Tell a friend. Lato. Tony Lato. Oh, intervened by the kid. Esposito into the box. Esposito by himself. Oh, I saw it past the goalkeeper. I mean, know that he scored before in the previous games. So I thought like maybe the curve is just lifted and the kid can score again. But nope, it wasn't meant to be. But here he is again on the right flank. Can he find Lukaku in the box? He tries. It goes far. Here is Asamoah. Gagliardini all the way back for Tonali. Gagliardini. We're going in the wrong direction, guys. De Vries changing flank. Here is Lazaro. Back to Skriniar. All the way back to Adanovic. Come on, guys. You're trolling me. And that pass is for Romelu Lukaku into the box, and not a hat-trick today, I guess. But we have one last sub. We have some tired kids. How do we solve this? I think we're going to do it like this. Bring in Sensi. Now the question, what role? If we're going to change Sensi maybe we're going to keep it like that, but just make him a playmaker. I think that's a good option. 10 more minutes to roll here. Clock ticks on very quickly. As we say that, we get a highlight. Lazaro with the throw in for newly sub Sensi Tonali. Going for De Vries. Lazaro. Eriksson for Esposito. And yes! Maybe the curse is lifted, because I believe it's the second time in an episode in a row where the kid scores. Sebastiano Esposito is his 4th goal of the season, and maybe he is right here, right now, starting to develop into that future world star that we so desperately want him to become, because He has all the potential he needs for that. 4 minutes of extra time. Valencia with a free kick into the box is clear. Lukaku hitting them with a counter attack. Will it go by himself? Will it pass going into the box? And look at that, Romelu Lukaku. Well, maybe that hat trick is still possible, because we're going to see 4 minutes of extra time, and he just need another one. The top goal scorer of the season, Romelu Lukaku, with his second of the evening, all by himself. I would have almost preferred a pass there, but I mean, as long as he scores. Now he has 4 minutes for the hat trick, so come on now, Lukaku. Clock ticks on. I guess we won't be seeing any hat tricks here today. That's a full-time whistle. So it was a frustrating start, but at the end, 2 goals in 1 minute, and things feel much, much better. Looking at the table here, so I guess it was a win for Shakhtar then. They took 3 points, managed to beat Sparta. Let's see if we can get the final result. First, that was a very good game, and then let's take a look at the result here. So, they had 2 players sent off. Really, Shakhtar needed a home advantage, and for 2 players to be sent off before they could score the winner. But I guess rather late than never, because that brings us. We can actually take a look at all the groups that are finished now. So, actually, Porto and Dortmund is knocked out by Club Brugge and Salzburg. That's a biggie. Lazio, Benfica knocked out, United, Atletico, and of course our group, we and Shakhtar goes through, Valencia knocked out, we have PSG and Liverpool goes through, City and Barcelona, Tottenham, Juve, Madrid, Real Madrid. Oh, look at this, Bayern Munich last in the group behind PSV, Lyon and Real Madrid. That was a crazy group, and then we see Arsenal and Napoli. But we always need to leave you guys with something special. And that something special is the next episode. Let's take a look at the schedule. Next game is coming up is away versus Napoli. This is one of, together with the Juve game, this is like the league finals. That's going to be a huge game that could set probably the tone for the rest of the season. So make sure to don't miss the next episode. But for now, make sure to press that like button to celebrate that we go through to the next round in the Champions League. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.